Dear students, in this video I am going to explain you notice writing. I have made a video on notice writing earlier also, but in this video I am going to inform you what are the latest updates in the format of notice writing. So the question I've taken here is, your school is hosting an inter-school quiz competition. Write out a notice to be displayed in your school giving all details of the event. So in this notice, the first thing you need to do is you need to write the caption. As I've told you in the previous video also, the caption depends upon the competition that is being held. So in this case, it's a quiz competition. So I have given a caption question hour. It could be brainstorm, or it could simply be quiz exclamation, and again quiz exclamation. So depending upon which kind of competition is being organized, you will write a caption. Caption carries 1 mark. First letter of every word in caption need to be capital. So if you have written it correctly, you will get 1 mark here. The second is the title. It also again depends upon the question. Here it is inter-school quiz competition. So I have simply picked this up from the question and I've written it here. Inter-school quiz competition. Again, first letter of every word here should be capital. And again, I would like you to remind one thing here again, that in case it's simply mentioned in the question that your school is organizing a quiz competition, do add to it one word. It could be inter-house, inter-school, or annual quiz competition. So that you get full 1 mark here. So inter-school quiz competition is again, if you have written it correctly, you'll get 1 mark. Then coming to date. So again, here when you write date, you will not write on. Earlier you were writing on, from, at, before, date, time and venue. But now you will not write on, from, at. You will simply write the date. So the date of the event here, I have written 8th December 2020 without a comma after the month. Right? So this is the change in the date as per the latest format of the council. 8th December 2020, TH on the touching the line, D of December should be capital, no comma and no on. Again, I would like you to remind one thing here, that date of the event should be at least 10 to 15 days after you're writing the notice. So when are you writing the notice? The day you are given. If, for example, you're writing the notice in your exam. So the day of the event should be 10 to 15 days later than the date of your exam. Right? So you should be very particular about that. No on, no comma, D of the December capital. So first letter of the month should be capital. TH touching the line. Then coming to time. Again, when you write time, no from. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So AM should be written A.M. and PM again P.M. So this dots should not be missing. You could also write it as like this, A.M. or P.M. So it could be written capital also, but you will not write like, if for example you're writing A capital and then you're writing M small. So this is wrong. Either both the words should be small letters or both the words should be capital letter, but this dot full stop has to be there after A also and after M also, after P also, again after M also. So you should be very particular about that. Otherwise you will lose half mark here. So this carries half mark. This date also carries half a mark. So if you've written everything correctly here, you'll get half mark. Again, I'm repeating, no on when you write date and no comma after the month. And when you're writing time, no from should be written and AM and PM should be written correctly. Then coming to the venue. While you write venue, at should not be written again. So I have mentioned here Shiraz Hall, St. Mary's School. So first letter of every word has to be capital here. And the venue is always from smaller to a larger place. It also carries 1 mark. If you have written it correctly, you'll score 1 mark here. Again, I'm repeating, on, from, at should not be mentioned before date, time and venue. While writing date, you will not put a comma after the month. D, or your first letter of your month, should be capital. TH should be touching the line. While writing time, from should not be there. AM and PM should be written in correct format. And while writing venue, at should not be there, and venue is always from a smaller to a larger place. Then coming the last descriptive line. I've already told you earlier also, you can write the same descriptive line for all kind of notices you get to write in case it's a competition or inviting students for a competition. So it is interested students from classes 6 to 10. Again, it's classes and not class. So many students make mistake here. They write class, interested students from class 6 to 10. That is wrong. Interested students from classes 6 to 10 should give their names to Mr. Sunil Sharma. So you should write name of the teacher here, not just games teacher or not just activity in charge. You should write proper name. Right, like I've written Mr. or Miss or Mrs. whatever is the title to the name you are supposed to give. So I've written here Mr. Sunil Sharma on or before 1st December 2020. See, there is a gap of while you write this date for submission of names also, there should be gap of at least 7 to 8 days between this date and between the date when the event is going to take place. So again, you should be very particular while writing dates, and no comma here also. So when you write this line, the descriptive line about the notice, you need to mention classes. You need to mention to which person the names are to be submitted, and the date, before which date the names are to be submitted. So this is the correct format. If you have written this correctly, you will get again 1 mark here. It's very easy to score 5 marks in notice, provided you have written everything correctly. 1 mark I have left, 1 line after everything here. 1 line after creative title, then 1 line after heading, and 1 line after date, time and venue, and this is written together without leaving any line. So this is the correct format of writing a notice. I hope all the instructions are very clear to you. In case there is any doubt, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much.